Content provided by bloggers or authors are of their opinion and are not intended to malign any religion, ethnic group, club, organization, company, individual, or anyone or anything.
The radio station you can't live without. This is your radio.
This is Beauty Blackout, the show where we help you own your glow. Catch me Monday to Friday from 10 to 11 with me, Demi as your host, and my co-host, Lee. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Beauty Blackout with me, Demi I am here today with a different co-host. His name is Anisu Msupelo. Can you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Anisu Msupelo and I'm the new co-host of Beauty Blackout.
Yeah, so I'll be sharing with you guys all these ideas on how you can change your life with Anisu, right?
Yay.
Yeah. So today I want to share with you a quote. It says, "Be happy with what you have while you're working on what you want."
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds like good advice.
What about you?
Okay, as I was browsing around quotes for saving, I came across one I liked, and that says, "He who buys what he does not need steals from himself."
Yes, that is very true because
Including she guys. Do they?
you had to say that. Okay, bringing us that quote drags us into the topic for today, which is budgeting. Miss, what can you tell me about budgeting?
Budgeting is important. You know?
What is it?
What is it? What it is setting a planning for your money that you have. Planning for it and what you're going to do with it in a smart way. That does not hurt your pocket.
It doesn't hurt your what?
Your pocket.
Oh, your pocket, yes. Do you budget? Or you just live your life?
Take the day as it comes.
No, you only live once.
You only live once. Now I do budget to some extent, of course, yeah.
Okay, that's good. Okay.
So
So how can budgeting help me? This is an article from RamseySolutions.com. A budget is going to give you an action plan and clear picture of where your money is ending up each month. Budgeting will help you achieve the goals you're working towards, whether that's getting out of debt, saving for retirement, or just trying to keep your grocery bill from getting out of hand. When you see planning a budget as simply spending your money intentionally, you can actually find more freedom to spend. Once something has been budgeted for, you'll be able to spend that money without feeling guilty. Many people even say they find extra money after they create a realistic budget and stick with it. How amazing is that?
very amazing.
Okay, do you have any tips on how
On how?
somebody can budget?
Well, one I can think of is budgeting. Budgeting is in planning, or budgeting is in saving money.
Isn't planning?
Hmm?
What about you're saying budgeting isn't planning?
No, budgeting as in planning,
Oh,
or as
okay.
in saving money. Like,
Yes,
which one? Planning.
planning.
Planning. Okay. So what you can do is write down the essentials, and then you see how much money you have left after the essentials. Then you put aside a set amount, like a fixed amount that you save every month or whatever, and then the rest you can do what you want with it. Spend on the
Yes.
wants.
Now budgeting. The other one was
Other one was saving money.
yes.
Saving money, you can find alternatives to essentials. By that I mean, let's say you need food, right?
Yeah.
Everyone needs food, right?
Yeah.
So you can see like a product that you buy, maybe bread. Instead of buying bread for $10, can buy bread for 5.
No, you can.
You can.
No, like that's like you. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna go into the shop and ask for half?
No. Like there is bread for $10, right?
Yeah.
There's also bread for $5, right?
No.
There is.
Where?
Everywhere.
No,
I'm telling you.
I've never seen. Wait, in Spa it's there.
Yes, the spa bread. Like
It's
the one.
$5.
Yeah.
It's not $5.
It is.
Okay, maybe I should pay attention to price.
You just go for the 10 and you just get out. See, that's what I'm saying. Instead of buying the 10, you buy the one for
the 5.
cheaper one. Yes.
Yeah.
And then, if you do that, that means how much have you saved? $5. There. That's saving money. Then you
But
can.
what if you are one person who believes that if it's expensive, it's quality?
Well, you don't want to save money. That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
Like, you don't
okay.
want to save money. You could
Okay.
do better things with that save the money.
You could even buy 2 loaves of bread instead of 1.
See what I'm saying?
Okay.
Now you're getting the gist.
Okay, another one is budget to 0 before the month. This means before the month even starts, you're making a plan and giving every dollar a name. It's called a zero-based budget. Now that doesn't mean you have $0 in your bank account. It just means your income minus all your expenses equals 0. You get that?
Oh.
You don't.
Repeat that. I didn't catch some words.
This means it's called budget to 0 before the month begins.
Okay.
This means before the month even starts, you are making a plan and giving every dollar a name. It's called a zero-based budget. Now that doesn't mean you have $0 in your account. It just means your income minus your expenses equals 0.
Okay. I get it.
You get it? I don't.
Well, I get what they mean, budget to 0, but it's not practical.
What do they mean?
Like planning for each and every cent that you're gonna get.
Oh.
Let's say you take your salary and then you're like, no, I'm gonna get this much by the end of the month. This is what I'm gonna do exactly with that money until I'm left with 0. You can't do that because there are always unexpected
Yes.
expenses.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay. Another one is do the budgets together. If you're married, sit down.
how do you say that?
If you're married, sit down once a month and have a family budgeting night. Make it fun. Grab some of your favorite snacks and put on a good playlist to help you focus.
The snack's not gonna help you save. Drink some water. Drink some water.
Drink
then-
some water, yeah.
get
You
the-
need to get on the same page with money. So set goals together and dream about what the future will look like. Remember, if the two of you are one, your bank accounts should be 1, 2. It's no longer your money or my money. It's our money.
It's our money now.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see that you don't go together with this idea.
No.
Since it's beauty blackout, let's delve a bit into it. What's wrong with
With what?
with our money?
No. It can't work.
Wait, isn't it a family?
Okay, no. I'm just not comfortable with it, man. Honestly speaking, I'm not comfortable with it.
Why?
Because, like, what thing? Like, you find these rich people, right? And then they divorce. And then the other one is suddenly rich. No. No, thank you. And what is it called? What's a prenup?
Prenup is when like a partner sign like a poorer partner, a poorer partner. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah.
Like if you have less money than your partner, significantly, of course, you can say, you know what? No, the one with the more money can be like, you know what? Sign a prenup in case we divorce. you're gonna leave me with what I have. You're not gonna take my money.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
the
prenup.
one.
That's the one. Eh?
That's the one.
Hey, you just let the start of no.
Yes.
In case.
In case, because wow.
Cause hey, cause wow. I can go from all this to nothing.
Nothing.
Dude, sad things have happened.
No, not me. Now, yeah, people should work for themselves.
I hear.
And then maybe if you are both millionaires,
Yeah, that's understandable.
yeah,
Then you can mix your
man.
cause you know it's not
Yeah.
they're not looking for money.
Because okay.
So that helps you guys to budget also. Watch your partners. They'll take it.
Remember that every month is different. Some months you will have to budget for things like back to school supplies or routine car maintenance. Other months you'll be saving for things like vacations, birthdays, and holidays. Regardless of the occasion, make sure you prepare for those expenses in the budget. Keep those special occasions from sneaking up on you, but pulling up your calendar while you are creating your budget. Make sure to adjust your budget each month, and as things may change, make a savings fund you can stash cash in throughout the year. When you don't have a plan, you're going to be stressed, and that takes all the fun out of giving and celebrating. Nobody wants that. Do you have any
Advice.
yes
Let's see. What advice do I have for budget, right? Or saving? Which one?
for saving and budgeting?
Okay, saving and budgeting. So, guys, talked about finding cheaper alternatives so that you can save, and also saving money. Sometimes it's good to save in ways that actually create money for you instead of just just stashing money on the side. It's risky, but it's sometimes
Okay, start from the beginning. You're saying what?
like sometimes it's smart to save money in ways that actually make money, right?
Oh yes.
Like
yes.
there's certain savings account where your money it gains interest, right? And and also you can buy assets that accrue money, right? Like houses.
That accrue money.
I don't want to say accrue, but
Accruals. Prepayment.
prepayment. No, you remember those? Yeah, that gain value. The value increases.
Okay.
Yeah, assets like
Make money to
make
Save
money work
money.
for you.
make money to make more money. What does it say?
Which one? Is that?
Use money to make money.
To m-
What? Okay.
Let's leave it.
Let's leave it. Okay.
So
You
thought
were
that
saying.
Yeah, I was saying you can save your money in ways like buying stocks, right? Instead of just putting it somewhere and under your pillow, under your bed. You know what I'm saying? You could take it to the bank, open a savings account that accrues interest, that increase
Which
interest.
banks in Botswana do that?
All banks.
What? No, they don't. That banks which charge you for putting money.
Yeah, that's a current account. A savings account is different. Because what happens with the savings account?
Oh.
You don't have access to your money all the time.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, like if you put 10,000, you can't just go 2 days after like, no, I want my 10,000 back. You can't do that. They only tell you. They only tell you at the end of the year or whatever, right? That's when you can get your money. So during this time, it's accruing interest because they'll be using that money to do their own investments.
Okay. That makes sense. Let's go for a quick musical break. At 10:30, we're gonna have Amantla with the news headlines.
Mantle Madonna.
Eric
Time for news on TDA Teleradio, straight out of Mochile.
The radio station you can't live without. This is your radio.
Number one local station.
The new brand of radio.
Good morning and thank you for joining us on the Dar Academy Teleradio News. It is Monday the 5th of July 2021 and 10:30. Here are your headlines. In local news, phase 2 COVID-19 vaccine to commence. The Other War launched in Maputo. The Botswana Teachers Union wants COVID-19 recognized as a workplace hazard. Moving on to African news, babies and nurses abducted from Nigerian hospital. And lastly, but not looking at international news, the Pope responds well to colon surgery at Rome Hospital. Those were our headlines. Tune back in at 11 o'clock to know more.
opinions expressed on this show are those of the authors and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the Tao Academy. Any content provided by bloggers or authors are of their opinion and are not intended to malign any religion, ethnic group, club, organization, company, individual, or anyone or anything.
The radio station you can't live without. This is your radio.
Thank you. Catch me Monday to Friday from 10 to 11 with me, Demi, as your host and my co-host,
The views and opinions expressed on this show are those of the authors and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the Tao Academy. Any content provided by bloggers or authors are of their opinion and are not intended to malign any religion, ethnic group, club, organization, company, individual, or anyone or anything.
The radio station you can't live without. This is your radio.
This is Beauty Blackout, a show where we help you own your glow. Catch me Monday to Friday from 10 to 11 with me, Demi, as your host and my co-host, Slee. We are back from the news headlines and the musical break. We're broadcasting live from TDA Primary Campus. If you have anything to say and anything related to what we're talking about, which is budgeting, send that to 7534137. That is 7534137. Before the break, we were talking about budgeting and tips on how you can budget, and we are still going to talk about that. And so what do you have on your side?
On my side, I was the last one to speak. I thought you had something for us on your side.
Oh, okay. You were the last one.
Yeah.
Okay. Another thing you can do is cut up your credit cards. If you're constantly committed to sticking to a budget and getting out of debt, you need to ditch those credit cards for good. Stop using them. Cut them out. Cut them up. Shred them. Or even make a craft project out of them. Whatever you do, get them out of your life. Having no credit card debt will mean no more minimum payments to add to the budget. Zero hassle with fees or high interest rates, and much less stress and worry. Stick to using debit cards and even cash. Wait, with credit cards, is it something that you, like, it's a card that you use again, but you are in debt, you owe the bank afterwards?
Yeah.
Wow.
They give you a limit, you spend up to that limit, and then you owe that that amount you spent.
But with interest, of course.
Yes, of course. There's always interest. Keeps things interesting.
Another thing is use cash for certain budget categories that trip you up. If you're constantly overspending your grocery budget for fun money, cash out those categories and use the envelope system to hold you accountable. Just go to the bank and pull out the cash amount you've budgeted for that category. Once the cash runs out, stop spending. It's the ultimate accountability partner.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you have any credit cards?
No.
Not yet.
No, I don't think it's a good idea to have a credit
It is
card.
not at all. It's better to save money.
Yeah.
But it's the thing is with credit, it's good for people who are, you know what I'm saying?
No, how? Okay, explain.
Like you could use credit to maybe pay for something that an emergency, right? You might have an emergency. Maybe your house got burnt down and it's not insured. You might get credit, right? Yeah, you might need something like that, right?
But you have insurance for the house.
No, not say you if you're not insured.
No.
Yeah, or you might need to boost your business. Maybe it's in like a tough time like right now during COVID and all that stuff. You might need the money, right? so you just get some
But
credit.
it doesn't change the fact that you are in debt. The thing is, we are aiming people not to be in debt.
Yeah, it's sure you might not want to be in debt, but it's helpful sometimes.
Okay,
You know,
have it your
for
way.
those impatient people.
Okay, whatever you say. But I disagree with that.
Demi's not borrowing any money anytime soon, guys.
Mhm. Okay, do you have any tips?
Or beginner budgeting tips. Practicing budgeting this year. I think you were that one.
Yeah.
So let's see. Keep bills and receipts organized. Do you keep your receipts organized, or you just throw it
Just
right
throw
outside?
them in the trash.
So it's not good to do that because you might use it for analyzing your spending, and also writing them down and see how much you
I
spend.
really
on all
buy.
this stuff.
Wow, I really buy. Yes.
You really buy?
Yeah.
Why?
Why should I buy?
What do you know? What you
I mean, that means I'm spending. I don't like spending my money.
Yeah, it's not.
I don't feel the need to spend money. So when I do buy, I'll keep my receipts.
Exactly. Keep your receipts when you do buy.
Do you buy? Wait.
I buy, but not a lot.
Do you keep your receipts?
Yeah, I keep my receipts.
Okay. Okay. I think that was the last point
Yeah,
we had.
I think that's the last point we
Yes.
have.
I
I'm gonna leave them with food for thought.
yes, and they will research more on that.
So bye, guys.
Bye.